Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Are you ready for the class? Okay. We are discussing the chapter Improvement in Food Resources. Last class we learned what are crops, the different types of crops, etc. Today we are going to study the topic Need of Improvement in Food Resources. As we know, the population of our country is increasing, and with this continuous increase in human and animal population has created a demand to increase the production of food and fodder. India is already intensively cultivated. As a result, we do not have any scope for increasing the area of land under cultivation. Past attempt to increase food production. We have had the Green Revolution, which contributed to increased food grain production. We have also had the White Revolution, which has led to better and more efficient use as well as availability of milk. But these attempts were not sustainable. It is important that we should increase food production without degrading our environment and disturbing the balances maintaining it. Hence, there is a need for sustainable practices in agriculture and animal husbandry. Crop improvement. The major groups of activities for improving crop yields can be classified as first one, crop variety improvement, second one, crop production management, third one, crop protection management. These are the three steps involved in crop improvement. Today we are going to study crop variety improvement. This approach depends on finding a crop variety that can give a good yield. Varieties of crops can be selected by breeding various useful characteristics such as disease resistance, response to fertilizers, product quality, and high yield. Methods to improve crop variety. What are the methods used to improve crop variety? First method, hybridization. Hybridization refers to crossing between genetically dissimilar plants. This crossing may be intervarietal, interspecific, or intergeneric. Intervarietal crossing means the crossing between two different varieties. Interspecific means crossing between two different species. Then intergeneric means crossing between two different genera. Second method is genetic modification. Improving the crop by introducing a gene that would provide the desired character. These are the two methods used to improve crop variety. First method is hybridization and second method is genetic modification. Some of the factors for which variety improvement is done. First one is higher yield. Crop variety improvement is done for higher yield. Higher yield. In this, higher yield varieties improve the productivity or increase the productivity of the crop per acre. Second one, improved quality. Variety improvement is done for improved quality. Quality of crop products are important. For example, the quality of protein in pulses or the quality of oil in oil seeds. We know that pulses are rich source of protein, so the quality of protein is important. If we are increasing the amount of protein in pulses, it is desirable. Third one, biotic and abiotic resistance. Variety improvement is done for biotic and abiotic resistance. Crop production can go down due to biotic and abiotic factors. Biotic factors example insects, rodents, etc. Abiotic factors drought, sunlight, salinity, etc. Next one, change in maturity duration. Crop variety improvement is done to change in maturity duration. If the crops have shorter maturity duration, the more economical is the variety. Farmers can grow multiple rounds of crops in a year. Next one, wider adaptability. Varieties with wider adaptability will help in stabilizing the crop production under different climatic conditions in different areas. Last one is desirable agronomic characteristics. Developing varieties of desired agronomic characters help to give higher productivity. For example, Daphnes is desired in cereals so that less nutrients consumed by these crops. Another example, for fodder crops, tallness and profuse branching are the desired characters. So these are the factors for which variety improvement is done. Which are the factors? First one, higher yield. Second one, improved quality. Third one, biotic and abiotic resistance. Fourth one, change in maturity duration. Fifth one, wider adaptability. And sixth one, desirable agronomic characteristics. These are the factors for which variety improvement is done in crops and it provide better yield or it increase